Sang-woo asks, how can love change? But Eun-soo is a girl who has already learned how fertile love can be and can't answer her. The movie One Fine Spring Day is a love story about being afraid of new love and being hurt by that fear. The beautiful scenery, the sound of rain, and the wind rustling through the bamboo forest and the reeds. It's an unforgettable movie. Yoo-ji turns and walks away, and Young-ae lingers as a blur behind him. This is what makes the movie so heartbreaking. Spring will soon pass us by, like in the movie One Fine Spring Day. All our love, our youth, will eventually fade away. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Wednesday, May 28th was 스쳐간다, Passing By Roy Kim. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from ZEA. There are so many things in life that we can't hold on to forever, so we should make the most of them while they last. I hope that every day we'll be thankful for the youth and love that we have. Now, here is how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune into us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeats. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's Mission Impossible will take home an exclusive Polaroid photo of ZEA, and on part 2, we'll be back with the beat on Pray For You. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with 2 songs. Here is Glue by Nine Muses, BBB, Big Baby Baby by Dashabed. Mission Impossible. Today's winner will receive a Polaroid photo of ZEA. Here is your first hint. This is a Spanish phrase that means what will be, will be. What is the famous phrase? Number 1, abracadabra. Number 2, carpe diem. Number 3, que sera, sera. Now, if you know the answer, post it on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeats. Now, while you're doing that, let's listen to one song. 기적, Eternity by VIX. And now, the second hint on Mission Impossible. This song became famous when Doris Day sang its title in Alfred Hitchcock's movie, The Man Who Knew Too Much. What is the title of this song? Okay, number 1, abracadabra. Number 2, carpe diem. Number 3, que sera, sera. If you know the answer, post it on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. Now, more music for you. 흔들리고 있어, Shaking Heart by C-Clown. Now here is the last Mission Impossible hint. This is the title track of May, the debut album from the 3-member girl group, Baby. Now, what is the title of this song? Number 1, Abracadabra. Number 2, Carpe Diem. Number 3, Que Sera Sera. If you know the answer, post it on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeats. Now, more music for you. Que Sera Sera by Baby. Here's a recap of today's Mission Impossible. Hint number 1 was this is a famous Spanish phrase meaning what will be, will be. Number 2, actress Doris Day sang this song in a movie, The Man Who Knew Too Much. Number 3, this is the name of the debut title track from the 3-member girl group, Baby. I think this is a very easy question. What you heard, the song, before our, the quiz, the hint. Number 1, Abracadabra. Number 2, Carpe Diem. Number 3, Que Sera Sera. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea. Now, more music for you. 여전히 뜨겁게, Still in Love by 백지영.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Beats.
야생화, Wildflower by Park Hyo-shin. I know a lot of smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO. Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set a total login, so if you haven't got it, yes, get it now! Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. If you're joining us through PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the On Air button or download the Arirang Cast. You can't play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we are on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments. Now let's listen to some more music. Fly to You by Royal Pirates and 얼마나 좋을까, How Nice Would It Be by Luna Fly. Fly to You by Royal Pirates and 얼마나 좋을까, How Nice Would It Be by Luna Fly. Now it's message time. First up, Ji Nuna from Korea. Hello, DJ Kevin. I found out that I'm up for a promotion at work. There were so many days when I just wanted to quit, but I worked hard and tried to enjoy my job, and I've been rewarded. Yes, nothing for sure yet, but I'm still happy and I want to share with you. If I get a promotion, I'll write again. Please congratulate me then. All right. Tell me when when you get definite reward, okay? I'll be congratulating you. Nurul Ashquin Ormar from Singapore. Hi, I'm Ashquin. I have been listening to your radio show for a few days now, and I'm grateful that I found out this radio station. I have always wanted to listen to Korean radio station, but listen to Korean songs. And listen to Korean songs, yes. Hope you can play more energetic songs to keep me awake tonight so that I have energy to finish my school assignments. Thank you and hope you have a good evening. Or is it morning? It's evening. Kinanthi Dararisky from Indonesia. Kevin Oppa, I want to request Damage by Mario, featured by Kim Boa of Speaker. And I can't wait for Zea's comeback. Asuka from Japan. Kevin Oppa! Good evening. Oppa! I have a request. Block B is very good. When I listen it, I get a power. Oppa, what do you do when you feel tired? I always listen to music when I feel tired. Music gives me a lot of powers. And of course, your show gives me a lot of powers. Oppa, please play it. Today's also writing. Love you, Oppa. Channing Ning from Hong Kong. Hello, Oppa. I don't want to revision for my examinations. However, I must do that. So I have a question. Do you like study? Just include a subject like physics and math. Oh, God. By the way, I like A-Pink, that new song, Mr. Chu. Can you play it? Love you, Oppa. Well, everybody, I don't know. For me, studying is okay. But physics and maths, no, not for me. No. Sorry, those of you who study physics. No, well, don't get me wrong. It's a good thing. It's a very difficult subject, I know, but it's for me it's difficult. Anyways, Rochelle Evans from Jamaica. Kevin Oppa, I'm so enjoying the playlist, loving the songs. Hope that you are well. I'm good. Thanks for sharing, guys. Here is some of your request songs. Nom Kai by Double K, featured by J Park, Park Jae-mom. Damage by Mario, featured by Kim Boa, requested by Kinanthi from Indonesia. Okay, it's time to wrap up part 1 of Hot Beat, but I'll be back in second half. Here is our last song, Very Good by Block B, requested by Asuka from Japan.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hot Beat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was Get Up by Evil. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out: 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune into us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now we will listen to 딱 걸렸어, Busted by Electro Boys, featured by C Love, and Fly by Gigs before coming back with David on Pray For You. A special consulting service just for you.
Together with David,
Pray for you. Woohoo! It's time to talk
Yeah.
about your love life and about those concerns you could never tell anyone else. Pray for you. Now we're here with David.
Hello.
Yes. How you been?
I've been great. How have you been doing? You've been pretty busy, right?
Yeah. We shot the music video.
Yeah. I'm so
Yes.
excited for you.
Yes. We actually, planning to come out very soon. Very soon for the summer, and
soon.
this is gonna be great.
Are you
Yes,
excited?
yes, of course I'm excited. Everybody's
can't wait to
excited.
hear.
Yes, definitely. It's next week, so we might
Might.
have
Might what?
like a little showcase. Well, we don't know. We
okay.
don't know yet, but we might have a showcase. So if you can come.
Yeah,
Yeah?
definitely.
Yeah.
I've never been to a showcase before.
Really?
Yeah, I've never been to one.
All right.
Like, I have some friends, but they're always embarrassed to invite me for some reason. Like,
Okay.
But I always wanted to go on.
All right.
I'll be
Okay.
holding a huge sign.
Okay,
with
huge
your
sign.
name on it.
Yes.
Kevin
Oppa! not Oppa.
Oh, yeah, not
No,
Oppa.
Oppa. 형.
No, I'll dress up as
okay.
someone. I'll dress up as a fangirl.
All right. Okay, before we continue, we have some messages from our listeners. First up, Kang Jinju from Korea. Hi, KDJ. Hi, David. This is Jinju. You read my story last time. Do you remember?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
I do.
Thank you to David for sharing your own experiences with me, and to Kevin for your sincere advice. I'm sure it helped out a lot of listeners, including me. I want to thank you both and let you know that I've got over my slump by going on a trip.
Yeah, that's awesome. A trip.
Where did you go?
Huh.
I hate showing others my weaknesses and trying to work everything out on my own. So I was just suffering alone, and then I decided to go on a trip by myself to Japan. Oh yes,
Japan,
it didn't feel like I was just trying to escape reality, but going to a place where I didn't speak the language, hanging out at cafes, and having a good food helped me realize that everything that was bothering me was really not that big a deal. Yes,
Yeah.
big deal. I also motivated myself to work harder. Please give lots of other listeners more advice. I'll always be listening. Kevin and David, pray for you. Whiting! My request song is David's cover of Yusung's Hello. Oh, I saw the cover video, and David, why are you so cute?
Oh, really?
Sorry, Kevin. I'm a David fan now. Oh no! Oh no!
Hello.
So you covered the song.
Yeah. I was doing a cover and
Okay.
and yeah, I
Uploaded a
I didn't
video.
know I wanted to upload like a video kind of thing.
All right.
And I didn't know what to do, so all I did was like act cute the whole entire
Oh.
time. I was just like, woo.
I missed it. I should go and watch this video.
Oh god.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay. Okay. So David with Hello.
Yep. Hello,
right.
Hello by Yu Sung-woo.
Yusungo. Okay. All right. And next, I think this is the same person. Because Ang Gil-soo from Korea, I think this is the same person. I think she uses the two.
Wow, that's sneaky.
Yeah, I think so.
Is she acting as two different people though?
I don't know, but
Okay, let's
All
read
right.
it. It's fine. Ang Gil-soo from Korea
Uh-huh.
says, David, 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 David!
David,
How are you so cute?
David,
Oh, thank you. David, 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 David!
David. There you go.
Why is your voice so perfect? I'm going to fall for you.
Okay, here we go.
David, David, David!
David?
Oh, this is a song!
This is a song.
Do you give any concerts these days? How can you see you in person? David, David, David.
Oh.
I'm always watching the videos you put on YouTube.
Okay.
Please put up more cute covers for me.
Wow. So I think she's in love with you.
Oh, I'm blushing. I'm blushing.
So as she requested, I hope you upload more and more videos.
Of course,
Yes.
of course.
Because a lot of our listeners and fans wants to hear your voice. and
Yeah.
Since you covered a lot of songs.
I mean, speaking of covers, we have to do a cover sometime
Oh
too.
yeah.
Once you stop being busy.
No, no, I'm not being a busy man.
Okay.
I'm free.
Are you just playing hard to get there?
No way. No, I'm all yours. Come
Once
on.
again, as I say, he's a pro.
No.
He knows how to do that miltang thing,
Miltang.
Act busy when he's really not.
like a give and take
Yeah.
thing, right? I don't
Oh,
know
at
how do you. All right. Anyways, shall we start it? Get
Yes.
started with pray for you. All right, please. First message.
First message.
Yes, from
From Rami from Germany.
Germany.
She said, Hey David and Kevin, I don't know what I should do. I slowly start to feel that I am a useless, talented person who no one needs because even if I try my best, it's not enough and there's always people who do it better than I do.
Oh no.
I get often compared to them, and other people are saying something like, look at her, look at how she does it. You should do better. Or if she can't do it, you shouldn't try it.
Oh.
Even if it's my family, it feels like they would compare me to my two other cousins because they're really good at school, playing an instrument, etc., and much more. And since 2 to 3 weeks ago, I'm working at a self-service restaurant and I really try my best to be a good worker. But I have the feeling my boss and other workers only see the things that I do badly and repeat what I should change or do better, but no one says something like, you did it good, or I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a freshman working, but it lets me feel really bad. I'm sorry if it's a bit confusing, but it's really hard to express my feeling into words. However, thank you for listening to me.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think there's any more words needed.
Yeah.
You just gave a couple of the examples, and I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, like well, even if you're not talented, some people try their best to achieve something, right? And I think like saying all this stuff, like you're bad at that,
yeah.
don't do that. You're come on, obviously you're not gonna do good. Don't say that to the people who
Definitely.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. I mean, I feel like for me, I'm sure there are people who like do get motivated by extreme stress sometimes, but most of the cases I feel like it's healthier and a lot better for your mental mind if and it makes me want to work harder if someone actually tells me what I'm doing good instead of doing bad.
Bad, yeah.
And I'm sure there are always other ways that you can, express that maybe you can try this or maybe you can try that instead of being like, you're bad at this.
You're bad at this. No.
Do you have any siblings?
Or no.
People who you constantly got compared to?
Well, I had a friend back when I was in high school. He was so talented in music. Well, everything, like singing, playing an instrument, like he can play drums, guitar, piano, violin. He was so talented, okay? And I was like number two, always number two. Number two.
Yeah.
Which
isn't bad, but
it's not
it's
bad.
always,
But he was always in front of me, and everybody's just keep telling me that don't push yourself. He's right there. He's right in front of you. Why do you want to push yourself? Because if you say that, it makes me feel very down, and I don't want to. Later on, I feel like I don't want to. okay, I'm this person, so I don't want to try my best anymore.
Oh yeah.
You know, because of the surroundings
course,
and
yeah.
the people around me. It's like, yeah, and that's how you get it to this kind of situation right here, like Romy. It's really important to support from the others. So like you need to get a lot of cheer ups.
Cheer up.
Yeah. Or maybe just even say "화이팅."
Whiting.
Yeah.
This is one of the things that I've read on the internet recently.
Okay.
And they said one thing, you know, especially in the mornings, it's sometimes, especially when you feel like your best is never enough and you feel really low on energy and you're like all in a slump. They said a really good thing to do as a habit every morning is as soon as you wake up, first thing you do is raise your hands up in there and be like, yeah!
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
sounds ridiculous. Like, you know, someone just wakes up and the first thing he does is like, yeah! But it wakes you right up and it makes you feel a lot better and really energized.
Really?
It gets your adrenaline running.
Wow.
So that morning slump, it's literally, it's not there anymore.
Really?
I tried it and
Did it
sometimes
work?
I forget, but actually the days that I do it, it actually gives me a really good start to the day. Like, I'm really
Wow.
energized. I'm not like lagging. I'm like, oh, I'm not rolling around in bed for like another hour before I get up. And then,
Okay.
yeah.
But it works.
It works for me.
Yeah. So, Rami, why don't you try this at home? Like when you feel depressed or when you feel,
Yeah.
kind of slumpy.
And,
But
you know, there's some things I feel like you can't help, right? You know, some
Yeah,
people,
true.
there are always going to be someone better than you, and you should never, I think you should just try your best, and even if someone is better than you, I guarantee you that work ethic is going to get you a lot farther in life. No matter how talented you are,
I
if
see.
she doesn't work hard, then, you know, that can be your edge. Work harder than her, and that'll get you so many more places than
Yeah.
she does just with her raw talent.
Well, I guess it's most important thing is that people around you and the friends and families, they have
Yeah.
to support you. I mean, they're friends and families. They are there to support you, right?
You're a support group.
So whenever you feel down, whenever you depressed, go up to them and say, I have this problem and I have this thing in my heart. Can you just say something to me, like something in a cheerful way
Yeah.
to heal this up? I mean, like.
Especially because I feel like sometimes we're the most critical on our own selves.
Yeah, true.
And sometimes you need an outside
That's a good
perspective
perspective. True.
to, clear up your mind and see how you really are doing.
Have you ever made any biggest mistakes in your life?
Ooh, when am I right? Let's see. I make mistakes all the time.
Well, everybody
time.
makes mistakes.
You know, I may be
Okay.
perfect right now, but, back then I made plenty of mistakes.
Like,
Just
for
kidding. I'm
example-
not perfect. But I mean, like,
Okay.
when I started, I haven't started this, kind of area of work.
Okay.
And in Korea, I feel like they're especially picky
Yes.
on
True.
how you say things,
Sing things, and how you
mannerisms,
wear things, how you,
yeah,
it's everything.
everything. So like the first time I ever came to Korea, like I was a complete mess, and I was making mistakes right from left, and like I always got yelled at, but I learned from it. How about you?
Well, like you said, every time go, when I'm in this radio booth, doing my radio, or maybe when I'm singing, or maybe I'm recording, every time I move, go, I do make mistakes. But it's human. Human make
natural.
mistakes. That's. But if you make them purposely, if you make the mistake
Purposely?
purposely, it's
Purposely?
sometimes they do it as a purpose.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess.
But
if I
for a
wanted
good
to-
reason. But if it's for a good reason, that it's okay. But if it's for a bad reason, then I think that's a real mistake.
So like as in bad reason, like maybe to like make someone, get someone in trouble, or
Trouble,
like
yeah.
or like do something that
Something-
someone you don't like them, so
Yes,
you're gonna delay
yeah,
something that
true,
they do
something
by
like
making
that.
more-
Yeah,
okay.
something like that. But that's not good.
Okay, yeah, that's bad.
That's bad.
Don't do
Okay.
that.
So, Arami, we that was a tip for you when you wake up in the morning. Do yay!
Yeah!
Yeah! Or like,
Nice.
hola! Hola! I don't know.
Who are you saying hola to?
I don't know. Or maybe, in Germany, so, grüß or,
What does that? Is that really German?
hello, yeah, that's,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay.
Dankeschön, or something like that. Thank you, Dankeschön.
Did you
yeah.
study German?
A little bit, yeah.
Wow.
I was like, yeah. Clap, 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 clap.
I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
Anyways, Rami, if you have anything more, just let it all out.
Let it out.
Yeah, let it out.
Definitely.
Yes, and definitely, all our listeners, please if you want to share the message from Rami, please leave the message on our message board, including the our segment, Pray For You, in your message. Now, before we continue, let's have a music break. Here is, again, like, as always, Hoo-hoo-hoo by Hoo-hoo-hoo by David. Okay, that was Woo-hoo-hoo by David. Yes, and this is our segment, Pray For You, where we're becoming violent and running away from home, smoking, drinking, cutting class. At first I tried corporal punishment, but that didn't work. So, I tried talking to him, even begging him. I told him I knew this wasn't who he was and that his parents were worried about him. What's gotten into him?
Oh.
I heard that he was once bullied. Is he making himself stronger so he'll never be bullied again? I wish I could turn him to how he was before he met his new friends. I'm trying, but I can't seem to understand him. You were both teenagers once. Please give me some advice. Okay, everybody go through this sensitive period of time.
I still feel like a teenager sometimes.
Well, we are.
Yeah.
We're
We're in our, like, 20s, That's still considered young.
Yeah, we're young.
Mid-20s is still pretty young.
Yeah,
I'm sure all the older people are like probably like, oh my gosh, look at those two kids,
kids,
acting so like old and like, No, we're still
trying
young.
to be mature.
Yeah, we still have a long way to go.
True.
I feel like. And I mean, were you a rebellious person when you were young, a teenager?
Yeah, of course.
Rebellious. So how?
Well,
rebellious?
I wasn't that, like, how can I put this way? You know how, like, I want to be this, hard
punk.
Yes, rock boy, or I don't know how to put this as a word, but
you want to be a bad boy.
Bad boy, yeah.
나쁜
Let's
남자.
put it, yeah, 나쁜 남자. Yeah, that's 나쁜 어린이.
Bad child.
Bad child.
Bad child.
Yes. Well, everybody go through this this rebellious time, this period.
Yeah,
but
guess.
I think the most important thing is once again family and the teacher, because I saw a lot of bullied children.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's also still happening
And
even now.
yeah, definitely.
I think it's very it's a problem.
And
it's
I definitely feel like for me, when I was younger, I was more of I was always just inside my own head. I wasn't very out there. So like, even all the rebellions that I do, it was probably really lame, and only I could understand my own rebellions. If I was rebelling to my dad, only I could understand it.
yeah.
Like, he'll be like, go do your homework, instead of be like, no, I hate you, Dad. I just go up and I'd be like, I wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, okay, and I'd just go up in my room, and I'd be like, I'm gonna waste time.
Oh.
And only I would know that I'm wasting time, and my dad wouldn't know, and
know.
It wasn't very effective. But
Well, yeah, I mean that's a cute.
but I feel like everyone rebels one way or another. But I feel like, especially, when you're in that young stage, you want to stand out, and you don't want to be like pushed down by all the other kids. So you have to act tough and stuff.
Yeah.
And of course that roots from bullying, I feel like, and trying to, live up to other people's standards, trying to be the top. And when I look at how the kids were in my, when I saw bullying back then, I really didn't do anything. Like, I'd be the person to be like, ooh, that sucks to be that person,
Yeah.
But like, looking back at it now, I I just feel like so much heartache when I see like kids who are like really depressed from that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And back then I wouldn't have done anything, but now, now that I see it from a different perspective, I wish I would have done something.
And
that's
this
always a
is a
regret.
very, very sensitive topic because of the rebellion and all those bullying and depressing. And because of that, I saw this this research in this magazine. Because of this, a lot of kids out there make them, suicide.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a very sensitive topic, I know, but it happens, and it's happening right now, even today. Like, so I think you got to be careful how you. I know because you're young, and you don't know the outcomes. So let's say I say that I don't like David. If I do that right in front of him, it probably your friends will think, oh, you're a hero. Oh, you did that, man. You did it.
Yeah.
But for him, on the other hand, for him, he's like, oh, why am I here? Why am I in this school? Who am I? It's, and then make that person into do something wrong, do something bad, right? And I think this is
encouraging,
a really sensitive thing.
I feel like a long time ago, I used to be more like, all the people who are bad, I'm like, they're just bad people. They're just bad people, and they're bad to the core. And like, that's what I thought, but like, the older I get, the more, you see the behind story, and there's always a reason on why bullies are bullies, why people are rebellious, why they go through this stage. And of course, a lot of times, it can be it's usually people go through a minor rebellious stage when they're young,
true.
But this seems like a bit bigger. And I feel like it might root from maybe either his insecurities or maybe even family problems. And, I feel like as a teacher, he came to you when he went to the police station because one of a couple reasons, one, he might not trust his family,
might not,
or he might not have that relationship with his family, and you might have been the only person that he thought of contacting. And that means I feel like you could have some kind of influence in his life, and I feel like you shouldn't just push him away and be like, let his family take care of his problems, because, I feel like that's just going to dig him into a deeper hole. I feel like all he can really do right now is give him because he's crying for attention. I feel like you just need to be there when he needs him, not necessarily judge him, but maybe just listen to him and try to guide him into the right direction without being so judgmental. Because I feel like that's what I would have wanted when I was younger. You always have people nagging at you. And sometimes you just want an ear to, for someone to listen to you. And I feel like that's what he wants, and that's what he's crying out for.
So basically, you need, rather than a family, I think, Kim Junhee Nim, if you're so worried about him, why don't you ask him to, or take him to a cafe or something, just talk it out,
talk it out, check up on him, make sure that, someone does care about where he leads his life. And
maybe in the future, he will be thankful for you because of your, all the advices, all those, conversation that you had with him. And then, even still, I still remember some teachers who were very kind to me, and you have those teachers, right? Everybody, no?
Let me think.
Is it just me?
I think I dozed off during school. I think I zoned out a lot during school.
Okay, all right.
Not necessarily teachers, but I've had plenty of mentors who were huge impact on my life.
Yes.
Who were able to, who I looked up to, and
So that can be one way, or more ways to make him to go back to where he were, and so I think it's up to you. Up to you.
It's up to you, and it's not. It really isn't your responsibility to take care of someone's life, and if you did all you can, sometimes there's only so much we can do to actually interfere in someone's life, especially as a teacher. I'm sure you feel the same way, seeing so many students
yes,
within a day, and it changes every year too. So I mean, just do all you can, you know, listen to him. And I feel like that's the best you can do as a teacher.
Yes, as a teacher. All right, and here is our last message for
Last
today.
message.
Yes, please, David.
And this is from Jung Si-eun from Korea.
From Korea.
Kevin and David. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello there.
Let me tell you something about me.
Uh-huh.
I've never been single since high school.
Oh,
okay.
oh.
But this is my problem.
Casanova.
I realize that I can't bear to be without a boyfriend. I have a dependency problem.
Okay.
When I break up with someone, I get so lonely that I find someone new right away and don't have a lot of girlfriends. I'm afraid that if I ever stay single for a long time, I won't be able to bear the loneliness. I hate being alone. I like having a guy take care of me. What should I do? Oh gosh, I'm
this
sure
is
you
a-
just made so many other girls depressed.
You know what?
Including me. You made me depressed right now.
I
Yeah.
think
Oh,
this is the happiest
Thing that you can actually, you know,
have.
worry about.
Yeah, worry about. I mean, like
You have choice.
you have choices.
Some people, they want to, you know, get married,
Oh my
get hitched,
gosh.
but, you know, they're here alone. Oh, I'm so jealous.
I'm so jealous with this lady over here, Jung Si-eun Yang. Oh, you know, I have this line in my song, in their song. I'm Casanova, kova, 널 녹록ova. There's this line.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, this is this line, and it reminds me of this line because it's all about the Casanova. Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
knows who's a Casanova is, right? And I think this is a girl version.
Yeah.
Female version of wow. I mean,
Wow, I mean, props to you for your game.
all right.
Props to you.
Okay. 축하드립니다. Congratulations.
You should use that to teach other people,
Teach other people.
other girls, and use it to some good, you know, not just for yourself.
Yep.
But maybe you should give us some advice on how you get those, you know.
I heard that there is a job. There's actually a job. You know, have you watched the movie Hitch?
Oh yeah, I was just
Yeah,
thinking
this is
about that.
Yeah. There's actually a job. I don't know exactly the name of it, but you know, something similar.
Some
with
kind
that.
of therapist, right, probably?
yeah, with the relationships, and I think if she later in the future, if she continues this relationship between
Yeah, because clearly she's been through so
she's
many. Oh man.
she's gonna be my mentor.
Yeah.
one day, right?
Yeah, you can use it to some
Like,
good.
yeah, mentor.
Well, let's focus on the
okay,
problem.
let's like our problem.
She seems to have a problem with
Okay,
this.
dependency. That's
Dependency
her.
problem.
That's a problem. So whenever she's alone, whenever she's alone, she wants to go out and meet somebody.
Yeah.
She just don't want to be alone.
You know,
That's-
that's after you just said that, that just completely hit a, you know, light bulb in me. You know, there are people who are extroverted and there are people who are introverted. And introverted and extroverted doesn't necessarily mean that introverted doesn't necessarily mean that you're not talkative.
You're talkative, no.
It doesn't mean that, and it just means that you tend to blow off stress by being alone.
Yep.
You need your alone time to blow off stress. And extroverted people, they blow off stress by meeting plenty of people.
Plenty of people,
And
right
clearly,
there,
I
yeah.
feel like she's definitely an extrovert. So I mean, she needs to be around people.
Yep.
So I feel like you can't ignore
And
that.
especially guys, not like girls.
So, yeah.
She said no.
So that's the thing. She doesn't have the girlfriends, and I
Okay.
feel like that's the reason she's going to guys, because she doesn't feel that support with the girls that she has in her life. So you know, I feel like the answer for you is not to be alone and try to figure out yourself alone. You're better off probably figuring out yourself with other people. You just haven't found those right people yet.
And I think you have to have a confidence because definitely she's pretty, right?
Clearly, she has some kind of some 매력. She has some
매력, yeah,
charisma
the
that's
charisma that's,
exuding off of her, somehow
like
attracting all these men to her.
La, la, all that I have. Something like that. I don't know.
What does that sound
I don't know. This all songs that's popping in my head right now.
Wow, okay.
She has that charisma, like
Yeah,
you
she
said.
definitely has some
Yes.
charisma.
So definitely a lot of guys, you know, look up to her and say, "Oh, she's pretty. She's beautiful." Yeah, and definitely you are,
So, what do you think? She needs more girlfriends, I think, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Because well, this is the one thing that I don't believe is that, friends with females, like, I don't know.
You don't believe in that?
I don't believe in that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because a lot of guys around me,
Uh-huh.
they were friends,
Uh-huh.
and then they turns out to be a couple later on. Like,
Oh. Yeah,
I don't know.
I have mixed
I don't
feelings
know.
about it.
guys and girls.
I think down the line it's gonna be harder. For
Okay.
right now, it's
Okay.
it's completely fine for us.
All
But
right.
once you get into serious relationships, I feel like it's gonna be a lot harder.
Do you
to
have
actually?
a lot of? Okay, what side are you on? Are you
No, I have
more of
I have even numbers.
even numbers?
But for
Okay.
me,
Okay.
for girls to be friends with me,
Okay.
they have to be kind of very turtle and very kind of not manly,
Not
but
manly,
very
yeah.
very straightforward.
Yeah, just straightforward,
they don't
yes.
beat around the bush, and they just they're very kind of like guys in a sense where they're very straightforward and blunt, and I kind of like that.
Mm,
So
okay.
I mean, they don't do the egg
Oh,
your
good,
stuff.
egg your-
I can't handle that as a friend.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So for you, Jeongsin Young, I think this is a very happy
thing to actually
things
worry
to
about.
worry about, but it's okay. It's okay to have a lot of guys around you, but the thing is,
I agree.
you need a friend.
I agree.
Like
Definitely
a
agree.
same gender friend.
Same gender friend,
Yes.
and that'll take you much
much
more,
more.
and it'll probably last a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and sometimes you need to have a girl talk. Everybody, every
Yep.
girls wants to have a girl talk,
Yeah.
right? So why don't you meet someone who is female,
And that's
of
gonna take
course.
some time.
And
It won't happen immediately, but
Yep. But it's meeting a same gender. I think that's easy, right?
yeah, it's easy.
It's easy.
And I feel like you should try to build a slow relationship
Slow
with them,
relationship,
just
yes.
as you've been building relationship with guys.
Definitely.
You should use that skill to actually talk to girls.
Girls, yeah.
And build your relationship with them. And it's a slow process.
Yep.
Friendship, trust, that
Trust,
takes a long time.
long time.
And don't take, and that's why it will last that much longer.
Yep.
So
Definitely.
I think you should head in that direction, and everything will probably
Okay.
work out amazing.
All right, David, which message was most memorable for you for today?
Whew.
The first one was
First one was from Rami from Germany.
from Germany, and second one was Kim Junhee from Korea, the teacher.
I felt like the second one.
Second one?
because I kind of felt touched that a teacher has been so passionate about a student to actually write to us, and he's actually thinking a lot about this, and I give him a lot of respect for that. As a teacher, I feel like a lot of teachers should be like you,
Yep.
and should be thinking not just about because it sees children's future,
Yes,
and
the
it's
future
so
right
nice
there.
to see someone who's actually worried and concerned about these kids and what direction they're going. So
True.
keep at it.
Yep.
That
So
was my
number
favorite.
2, and for me it was number 1, Rami from Germany. A lot of people, not even kids or I mean people, everyone needs to have encouragement.
Definitely.
Yes. All right. So if you have any concerns or need relationship advice for us, our message board is always open. Leave your message with "Pray for You"
Pray
or
for
other
you.
words related to our segment in the title. Now it's time to wrap up. "Pray for You." Here is our
And
last
our
song.
last song,
Yep.
it's going to be 남비양 여자 by B-Lady.
Yes,
Blady.
Blady, blood type B girl by Blady, and I'll see you next week, David.
I'll see you next week.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
And now it's the time to request. Hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from 65THKN from Thailand. Sawadika, DJ Kevin. Long time no send message to you. Zell will come back soon. I wish this comeback. You will win one music program at least. I've heard that Zell will come back to Thailand next month. I'm so excited about it, and I wish I can see you. My song request is 나의 옛날 이야기, My Old Story by IU. Okay, here is your request song, 65THKN. I use 나의 옛날 이야기, My Old Story. Now let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The answer was number 3, Quest Sarah Sarah. The winner will be announced after the show on Happy Message Board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Our winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zell. And also it's time to close out Hotbeat for Wednesday, May 28th. I'll be back tomorrow with Kevin's Music Diary. Now what you're hearing right now is 제주도의 푸른밤, The Blue Night of Jeju Island by 성시경. I'll see you guys. 안녕!